traffic. I made it here in plenty of time, so let's get into the convention center, check in, and see if I can get in line already. I'm an hour early, so I'm making good timing. Got here a whole hour early, so once it opens up, it should be there in plenty of time. So just play the waiting game now, guys.
You like that?
Alright guys, well, I'm back home, for a few minutes, and I'm about to head right back out the door again, but hopefully I'll have this uploaded by the time I head back out or whatever. But yeah, that was, those are the photos you saw, well, from 2016 when I met Daniel Bryan, 2017 when I met AJ Styles, and this year, 2018, I got to meet Kurt Angle. The only thing I didn't like about this experience was the fact that it was during the day, and me just, being a videographer in real life, because us photo and video people deal with the same thing, but the lights were like blew out the photo a little bit, since the signing's right by all these glass windows in the convention center. So other than that, again, it was still a lot of fun. I got down there a whole hour early, just so I could be safe and get a good spot in line, because whenever I met Bryan and Styles, they were at night, and those times were from 6 to 9. Well, this was only from 2 to 4, so I didn't want to risk, getting there at 20 to 2 or quarter to 2, like I usually do for the other signing. So I thought, you know what, I'll go by myself, sit down just a whole hour, and I waited there for a whole hour. I'm like, I'm doing it. I want to get this autograph. My sister was pretty jealous because she likes Kurt Angle also. But yeah, so I waited for probably about 45-50 minutes once Kurt came out. I'm surprised only one person started chanting "You suck," as he saw in the video. He seemed to smirk. He seemed to enjoy that. But yeah, he also gave a little more time to talk to the fans a little bit more, which I noticed that might keep the line moving a little bit slower, but it's still nice though. You still cherish those moments as well. And then when I got up to him, I was still actually, before I tell you the story about what we said. So I had him sign this encyclopedia. Now, I was going to have him sign just, either the red or the blue side. I couldn't decide, though, because I was thinking about the red side at first, because he's the general manager of Raw. But then I thought, but he wrestled most of his career on SmackDown, so I was going to use the blue side. But then I thought about, you know what, let's just take a crack and see if he'll be okay with signing where he did sign. So, if I turn to page 177, yep. He signed right by his spot in this encyclopedia, saying, Mike, Kurt Angle, WWE Hall of Fame, 2017. So, yeah, it was pretty cool. I go up there, he says, hi, how you doing? He says, who is this for? And I said, Mike. As he's signing, I said, I told him that of all of his matches he has had, which I'm very glad also, I watched all the WrestleManias before I went down to meet him, but if I had not, I may not have this, cool conversation with him. It's when I talked with Daniel Bryan, he was like, oh, thank you, when he was keeping things going, but it's I just wanted to be saying stuff I'm a huge fan, blah, blah, blah. I'm a huge fan of Kurt Angle, but Daniel Bryan, it's the one I was the gold is the highest for me. And AJ Styles, he was AJ Styles was awesome to meet, but he was I didn't really have too much time to talk, because he was trying to keep the line going, because there was a ton of people in line for him, which I don't blame him at all. But Kurt, when I got a chance to talk to Kurt, I said, so of all of the matches you were in, I'd say my favorite one would have to be WrestleMania 21, where he wrestled Shawn Michaels. And he goes, oh, I really gave it to Shawn. And I said, oh, definitely. And I mentioned how my favorite part was the ending with, how well the ankle lock was sold, and how, it was showing you really had to get, you really had to put that on to get Shawn to tap out to, because, at that point in his career, Shawn doesn't tap out to anything like that easily, pretty much. So it really meant something when you finally got him to tap out. I said, oh, I definitely agree. Took the photo, as you saw, And then I just shook his hand and I said, "Thank you very much, nice meeting you." He said, "Nice meeting you too." I said, "And also congratulations on getting into the Hall of Fame." He says, "Thank you." Like he seemed like his face like glowed, but he really like appreciated that. Like I would thank him for congratulate him for getting into the Hall of Fame. I don't know if anybody else did so, which I hope so because he was well deserving of that. But yeah, that's what happened when I got to meet Kurt Angle's day. It was pretty awesome. I waited in line for about an hour and 45 minutes, including the hour long wait. I did getting there early and again not poking around. So yeah, so that's my experience on meeting Kurt Angle, guys. If you haven't also already, make sure to also go back and watch my experiences of meeting Daniel Bryan at the World Wheels Convention in 2016 and in 2017 when I met AJ Styles last year. So make sure to watch those. And yeah, so thank again World Wheels Convention for hosting a WWE superstar that was worthy of meeting in Kurt Angle. I definitely thought it was awesome. So yeah, so what are your thoughts on my experience with Kurt Angle, or if you have ever met Kurt Angle or any other WWE superstar you like to share your experience of? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. And as always, be sure to click that like and subscribe. Or content on the channel. Follow me on Twitter at TheManAirborne93. Other than my Shafts 2000 Let's Play, I'll be doing videos for Raw 25 and SmackDown and prepare for the Rumble and NXT take over Philadelphia next week, so please stay tuned in for those. And with that, guys, I will see you all later. Have a great weekend, guys. Take care.